a YouTube channel in general is just, you're really putting yourself out there and you're literally like, hey, this is my life. Do you want to watch it? So it's weird that like it's Christmas, but we aren't celebrating. I don't know. And honestly, it's one of those things where I just feel like I've been just going back and forth in my head in general with this channel. Like, oh, there's the card. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Oh, Lily, we are good to go. Oh my goodness. I gotta sanitize. Gotta take this mask off. Woo! Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley. Hi. I'm an anxious mess. Wow. My goodness. It was a stressful evening. Not so much a stressful morning, but basically just took Miss Lily to the vet. She is in her hot pink carrier. She's at the back now. Literal princess, literal queen. She's currently cleaning. I don't blame her. But with everything right now, my local vet went back to like a curbside thing where, you know, they take your pet and then everything's, you know, done like that, so no one goes inside. But there was a scare last night. Lily is normally just so on top of her schedule, and like 2 hours before her dinner time or her breakfast time, she's like on it. Like she's like, okay, I'm ready to be fed. And last night it was like almost an hour after her normal dinner time, and she just like wouldn't get up out of my bed, and it just like scared me, and I was just like, that's off. And then she just had this like look in her eye, like she just seemed really off. And honestly, right then and there, I was like, well, first thing I did was call the vet, but I guess they were closed. And then I was so close to going to an urgent care with her. She has been sneezing, but I didn't think too much of it. And then last night, like I noticed like her fur under her neck was a bit matted, maybe from some discharge. And then she was due for a checkup anyway, and you know, routine things. It's okay, Lils, it's okay. Here, I'll give you another treat. You did such a good job. I don't normally give her a lot of treats, but she deserves it. I know, Lils, you did so good. You didn't bite the vet or the vet techs. You did such a great job. She has like a caution on her paperwork because she, because multiple times she has nipped the vet techs, getting a bit feisty. She's definitely she's an independent woman. But you know, we're gonna go home. I am going to keep this short because I want to get her home and out of her carrier so she can get back on schedule. But vet said that with her sneezing, and she did have a little bit of discharge, so she just got an antibiotic shot. But everything else looked good to go. So yeah, I'm, you know, and said everything else looks good because she's a bit older. Bless her soul. But I've just been an anxious mess because, you know, I just like, I couldn't sleep last night because I was just so anxious. But I know, Lils, we're gonna go home. Okay. My dad's on the phone with my brother, FaceTiming him. Okay, clearly he's in a better mood than my whole family was like a week and a half ago. You know, it's definitely a different Christmas this year. I'm in my room. I just made a vegan coffee cake, a vegan blueberry coffee cake, and I hope you guys are all enjoying your Christmas regardless of how weird it looks this year. So it's weird that like it's Christmas but we aren't celebrating. My gosh, my dad is talking so loud. It's cute though. My brother has been like individually FaceTiming like me, my mom, and my dad just to like check in and make it feel like he's more here, since he is up in Connecticut right now, which is obviously not ideal, but it was like a unanimous decision just to keep everyone safe. And you know, we're still in quarantine right now here in New Jersey, so yeah, we're just gonna wait to open presents and everything until it's safe for all of us. So I feel like I've already like got my crying out about that, if I'm being honest. Lily was in here not too long ago. I started a new puzzle yesterday. I decided really not to vlog yesterday. Yesterday was definitely a hard, emotional day. you know, just coming to terms with the fact that it's gonna be a really different holiday season, and definitely doesn't help that it's like so crappy out right now, like so crappy. There was a big storm last night, of course. Why not? I'm just editing a video right now. It's kind of giving me something to do, feel productive. Just feels like any other day, drinking coffee, some candles burning, usual stuff. So it's Christmas Day and I still haven't lit either of these little candles that I technically bought for myself for Christmas. And once I finish burning these are like adorable little espresso cups. I think I'm gonna burn this one. I don't know why. I'm kind of, well, one, they're gorgeous. Like, look at that. And also, I don't really know. I guess I'm like low-key worried that something's gonna catch on fire. Well, wait, that kind of makes no sense. It's a candle. Okay, here I go. This one matches my getup. See, my cheeks are red. Oh my god. I haven't picked up my camera a lot in the last couple days because I will insert here how I've literally been doing like the same 4 things over and over again. My boyfriend spoiled me from afar, and he didn't intend for them to come out of order, but he just sent me, I guess this is just the newest Pokemon game on Nintendo Switch, and the amount of crap that I gave him when he got a Nintendo Switch, because it was like right when it first came out, and so it was like so expensive. And not gonna lie, there were some games that came out, especially like the beginning of quarantine. Like, I've never played Animal Crossing before in my life, but I was honestly intrigued with the amount that everyone was posting about it. But so the story is, I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but he got me one. This just happened to come first, but I'm like blushing because he really spoiled me. It's really funny because it's like, why would you get your significant other jewelry when you can get them Nintendo Switch and the newest Pokemon game? Because now he also partly selfishly got this for me so that we could play the Pokemon games together. Because I guess the Nintendo Switch has like a, whatchamacallit? I guess the Nintendo Switch, like, you can play online. I don't know. The last Nintendo gaming system I got was a DS. A 3DS, and honestly I still use my DS Lite more than I use my 3DS. Like, I got the neon green DS. Oh my gosh, literally my cheeks. I think also this one because I'm like part like laying on it, but also I have no makeup on today. Literally have not left the house. Also, I am laughing because so I've sent him, like, obviously a couple things here and there in the mail before, and I was giving him crap. I was like, well, I'm not sending you a Christmas gift until you send me something in the mail. And so he was like joking with me. He's like, fine, I will literally just send you a note with it, and this is like the Amazon gift receipt that comes with it. And also I'm laughing because he put that it was from, so his name's Hayden, but it is an inside joke that for whatever reason, in my phone, when we first started talking, just for fun, I put 8 N's at the end of his name, and so he was like so confused. He's like, why would you put 8 N's at the end of my name? Like, what's the point? And I was like, I don't know what's the point, but I did it. So, super sweet of him. Oh my gosh, he spoiled me. He's at work right now. Yeah, I'm sad because I was meaning to send his Christmas gift amongst everything, as well as international shipping. Like, the last time I tried to send him something, I believe was in April, and it got there in June. So, to New Zealand. Sorry, I haven't mentioned it yet in this vlog, but me and my boyfriend do long distance. He lives in New Zealand. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of him. But anyway, I digress. I was going to send his, and then I am in quarantine still. So I guess a couple updates while, you know, we're sat here chatting. I'm sorry, it's really bothering me that I think it's partly because I was like leaning on it. Also, I tried a new like face scrub thing last night, so on this side of my face is fine. So originally I'm just gonna do this so that you can't see how red my face is. Originally I was supposed to go back to work over at Lululemon tomorrow, which is December 28th. It is currently Sunday. I feel like it was just last week and technically Christmas is over. But my family technically hasn't had Christmas yet. We made the decision to postpone Christmas altogether to next week, where everyone has finished their quarantine and it's completely safe for my brother to come down from school in Connecticut to visit. So it's kind of been a hard mental space to be in, to have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day go by and it not really be a holiday. Like, yes, I got to spend it with my parents and Lily was just in here, but you know, we didn't open anything or really get festive just because of everything going on. And the original plan was to go back to work tomorrow, but a couple things happened and I'm not sure if my quarantine will now extend another week. So obviously pushing back when I go back to work over at Lulu. Still just kind of trying to keep busy, again doing like the same like 4 things. I work on the puzzle, I brew coffee, I hang out with my cat, and I watch YouTube videos. Well, wait, this morning I did yoga and cycling virtually, and that was something a bit different. I swear, you guys were here with me. I swear, I did my eyebrows. And why do I feel like they're already going? This is insane. You guys watched me tint my eyebrows. I made a whole big deal about it. They're already going. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. I'm so excited. I was not expecting to get a Nintendo Switch. That's like such a thing that my boyfriend would get me. Like when what was it? When Pokemon Let's Go came out, I think my boyfriend got the Eevee version, and I think like you could hook it up to like your Pokemon Go app. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And he was like bummed. He wanted to play with me online and like, you know, connect everything, all the devices. So, you know, now we'll get to play something together besides just a Ticket to Ride online, which we play almost every week, sometimes a couple times a week. We'll just play like the virtual version. We have the like expansion pack of a Ticket to Ride online, and we play that like the board game with the trains, where you like build routes, and yeah, we have some good chats. But yeah, so this is, well, technically like my second Christmas gift, which I'm so grateful for, besides all of the stuff that I bought myself, quote unquote, for Christmas. Since, like I mentioned, my family made the decision to be safe and push back Christmas, so there's still all the presents from the tree and everything. So I'm still super excited to give everyone their presents because I hope everyone loves them. And I'm excited for Lily because she loves to, you know, play around in the wrapping paper and the tissue paper, the whole bit. But it's kind of just like a chatty life update, I guess, where I've been the last couple days. I definitely was busy with a lot of the Boxing Day Lululemon content, which, you know, I do have a lot of fun with. But I do like vlogging and doing this whole bit for, you know, myself. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. But I look disgusting. Just a quick mini update. I am assuming that I will have a Nintendo Switch within the next week, which is, they're so expensive too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna give him like so much crap about it, like in a funny way. So I'll talk with you guys in a bit, or tomorrow, or the next day, whenever I pick up the camera at this point. But I think putting your mental health first is definitely something that 2020 really taught me. You know, if we're gonna get deep, definitely taught me that. I made that decision. I'm still very consistent over on my Instagram at Coffee Nut, so you can always find me over there. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Okay, it is a bit later now. My dad is blasting TV upstairs because why not? And we are going to do some emotional baking. Although normally I do like to bake everything from scratch, today we got the goods. I just want something quick, easy. These genuinely remind me of like back when I was in my undergrad, like 2 years ago. I remember running to Target with my boyfriend and just being really sad that I couldn't find them for a while. I think they did a rebrand, I don't know. Okay, it has to go to 325. Why do I look so bright? Hi. Time to do some emotional baking. I am wearing the same sweat set that I've been wearing for like 2 weeks straight. Like, you know when you wear a sweatshirt and then it's like not tight at the bottom anymore? Oh, just did my nails. You can tell because they're like a mess, but it's okay. You know, I've been kind of like all over the place in what exactly I want to post on this channel. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Lulu content and a lot of you guys too. But I also really like doing vlogs, but then I'm like, are they even interesting? Like, do you even want to know anything about my life? Do I have an interesting life? Probably not, but you never know. So I'm asking you, because why not? Talking to a camera and baking cookies. For sure. I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard to like not compare yourself to others. I mean, on social media in general, but especially, you know, I look at vloggers that I really like watching and I'm like, wow, you make your life look so much fun, whether you think it is or not. And I want to have a bite of this. I don't know. And honestly, it's one of those things where I just feel like I've been just going back and forth in my head in general with this channel. Like, I don't know, I feel like just having all this extra time home to overthink everything just really doesn't help. But I'm here, I'm checking through, I'm making this sound so dramatic. I'm doing okay mentally. You know, just sometimes just baking cookies and eating raw cookie dough just makes your life 20 times better, and I feel like that's just gonna be this kind of night. 11 to 13 minutes. Okay, time to go in. And yeah, I feel like I've just been kind of just like going back and forth and being like, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Because I've been doing, you know, my whole Instagram thing for only like a bit more seriously for like the last like 8-ish months, I want to say. 8-9 months. Oh my gosh, it's already December. I guess 9 months then. 10 months? I guess like 9-10 months then, because it was before quarantine, or like the start of quarantine. Yeah. I don't know, I guess just like a YouTube channel in general is just, you know, you're really putting yourself out there and you're literally like, hey, this is my life. Do you want to watch it? Do you not want to watch it? Do you want to hate on it? Do you want to enjoy it? So it's a whole thing, just a matter of opening yourself up and being okay with it in a whole new way. And sometimes I definitely second guess myself and I'm like, am I making a fool out of myself? Like, will people look down upon this? Will people get it? Like, am I saying anything in my videos that, you know, could haunt me later on? Like, you know, the internet's forever, you know, that whole bit. Overall, I definitely don't regret it. I'm so happy and I do enjoy this. I do enjoy it. I don't know if I'm making like any sense, but that's just kind of, I'm just trying to, you know, find my way in this big world of YouTube and really just the world in general at this point. But it's okay, we're baking cookies, everything's fine. Does anyone else emotionally bake and eat away their feelings with sugar? Because same. Sometimes I feel like so narcissistic just sitting here and talking about myself. Like, do people genuinely care about my life or what I have to say? I mean, clearly if you like clicked on this video, you have like at least a teeny bit of care, but you know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird dynamic because genuinely I just want, like, you know, to have a conversation back and be like, you know, you watching this, like, how are you today? Like, how's your mental health? Like, how was your holiday season? Was it hard? How weird was it? How different was it? how are you mentally? Let me know in the comments if you are watching this. How are you mentally? Let's be real, let's have a chat. I'll go first. Mentally, I am doing better than I thought I would amongst everything. A bit all over the place, but overall in a better mindset than I ever thought that I would. But of course they're really hopeless and just sad and down moments. Especially like Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's my favorite holiday, and you know, this Christmas I guess was just, I mean, technically for me, like my family hasn't exchanged gifts yet, but it's like, you know, like left a sour taste in my mouth. But how are you? Okay, they're definitely taking longer than 9 minutes, like closer to, I want to say coming on 16. Pro tip with cookies, don't wait for the edges to get brown, wait till the bottom gets a little bit hard, and then just let them bake for a little bit longer on the pan once they come out, because if they're brown in the oven, they're already burnt and overbaked. This is the final product. Pretty good for pre-made cookies, but I waited until just they're a little bit brown in the bottom, so once they set, they won't feel like as gooey, but still really nice.